10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining.
Slog.
Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Находятся не в самом лучшем положении, откровенно говоря. Это и iG.Vitality, это и iG, который...
I think is a really nice pick as well. Gives them a lot of burst damage to deal with the Slack through the Shadow Dance. They can deal with the Lone Druid pretty nicely. You can actually get to him with the Timber Chain, though. I think this is a very, very good and scary Timbersaw game. So if Cuckoo does well in Timbersaw, he could just take control.
Well, we should be able to get the game back underway. There was just a short pause, sorry there, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ourselves stuck into this one. TNC versus iG.V, fighting to stay here in the competition. And lane-wise, do you expect the side lanes, are we going to see anyone try and dodge anything from the other side, you know, with these final picks in mind?
Well, early TP's out. We'll see the scout from Raven seeing dogfights. Probably pretty standard. I don't think there's much you can do with the dodging like the Timbersaw 1v1 matchup. Like Lone Druid's going to be 1v1 there.
You can't really move that.
Can't really move that. Not like Lone Druid. Lone Druid's still going to get farm. He's just not going to be able to win the lane, which is something he does against a lot of heroes because he's got the Spirit Bear to help him last hit. But TNC want to get to an early good start with this smoke move of theirs. They haven't been scouted from the high ground. Once they get to the high ground, you can't pop the smoke. This is looking possible for them.
Super and in July over on the other high ground here.
30 seconds.
Sakata is going to be blocking and grabbing the room with his bear, so we'll see what the play is going to be. Whether they go in for the bounty room, whether they try to kill like the Lone Druid mid during his creep block, or if they try to get the heroes up top. But now they go for the bear. They're going to try to zone this bear out. Yeah, sweep through, prevent that Lone Druid from getting a bounty rune if possible.
And it looks like they will just be able to do that, as we'll check in on the bounty cams. I think they get the bear back in. So it looks like both teams will just be able to claim their own runes there.
Interesting that TNC don't really contest the runes. They get their rune very late. Raven will head down to get it. And you get kind of asked about what do you do with the lanes for TNC? Do they mix it up? And they are going to aggro lane. They put the Weaver down bottom with the Crystal Maiden. I didn't expect this just because CM is typically a hero you don't want to go aggro trialing with. Is quite weak. Only has 2 tangos on herself, and she just struggles in aggro lane. She's very squishy, low movement speed, typically wants to get points in the aura early and just even jungle a fast level 2. So this is not really like a laning step that a Crystal Maiden particularly likes.
I mean, do you feel this is just because they're scared of the Slark getting that free farm at the early stages of the game?
Yeah, definitely. The Slark, one of his big weaknesses is his laning stage. If you can take advantage of that, it definitely plays to your advantage. So talk about the CM being bad in lane, same thing applies for the Slark. Very bad against aggro lanes. And CM is actually able to go for an early jungle, take a big creep out, almost has level 2 through the jungle. So isn't necessarily, for now, a big issue. With a 3v2 lane, this is fine for CM. If it turns into a 3v3, that's where it gets a bit trickier.
And Tim's keeping eyes on dogfights here and trying to get what they can here from the pull made by iG.V.
Still last hit, get the Arcane Aura up, and the Chen will have to perhaps make an early move down towards this bottom lane if they want to try and secure it. No real kill potential mid on Timbersaw unless he gets exceptionally low, but that would take at least a double creep like an Ensnare into a Centaur stun or some kind of 2 creep combo with some good kill potential.
Well, they are going to make a bit of a go here onto dogfights here leading in. They will find him with the root. Dogfights being brought down low. Tries to back himself away, but with the vision from the bug and the final touch coming through from the CM, Raven is able to pick up first blood. As already the aggressive tri-lane of TNC off to a great start. Indeed, as you said, they're going to need some sort of backup, you know, be it the Chen or whatever, if this kind of pressure is kept up down here.
Yeah. Earth Spirit will probably just stay down bottom. You don't want to run like an aggro duel, like a 2v2 lane, which you're not going to win. You want to make sure this bottom lane is truly won with the Earth Spirit. So possible roams towards mid here or there, but all in all, the game plan is going to be to win this bottom lane. But with a haste rune picked up, they can make this move on the Lone Druid.
Immediately looking for Cicada. And they find the opening to get in and dive behind tier 1. They really want to go aggressive. You can see at the moment Lone Druid trying to scout any sort of movement here with the bear. In fact, Tim's actually gets spotted out by the tower there, I believe. He got touched up, came a little bit too close, so Cicada knows what's up.
The bear gave vision. He was kind of in quote-unquote fog until the Spirit Bear scout from Cicada sees him, so...
Yeah, very, very nice sweep of the area there from Cicada with the bear. Making sure he doesn't get caught out by TNC.
Did give a little room for this bottom lane to stabilize. Slark is farming just fine. He's 13 CS, so hasn't really been contested. So anytime you make a move towards mid lane, it will come at a cost, which is the Slark getting some farm and XP.
Do you think we're going to see anyone come ahead on this top lane? One that we're not yet to really talk about this one. But yeah, mid lane. Cuckoo.
Can we pause?
He's diving. He's playing very aggressive here. Cicada just turns, and with dogfights TPing in with a Fade Bolt, they'll finish him off there. Cuckoo maybe
top lane meanwhile,
overestimate the hero, and indeed they'll make a go at the same time onto the slot. Samh gets the crush off.
Another purge.
I mean, that shield was doing a lot of work, but it's not quite enough. iG.V take a kill up there as well.
Yeah, as you're asking who's going to come out on top lane, I saw the Chen heading up there with 2 creeps in the smoke. I'm like, it's about to go iG.V's way, assuming they don't fumble this gang. They're trying to take advantage of the fact that TNC, it's not so much a greedy move giving the Slider a 1v1, but it's an exploitable move. Slider is very vulnerable to those Chen ganks up there. He has Sprint, which is a pseudo-escape, but there's a Satyr and a Centaur. There's your two creep ganking duo that can find kills.
They look TNC, they want to go aggressive in turn. Paparazzi trying to pound himself away. Tim's looking for the easier kill. Rolls across onto dogfights. They're hanging around for a long time here, deep behind the tower. They do get the Rubik. Paparazzi as well has to be careful. I mean, there's no backup coming through as the other lanes where iG.V have been putting pressure on. Paparazzi should be fine here. And TNC, can they actually dive this? It looks like they're still eyeing it up.
Once he kills the Swarm Beetle, it gets very difficult. You lose that vision tracking, and you also lose that minus armor. So the fact they don't commit with the Swarm makes me, it kind of leads to them not wanting to go too aggressive. Again, we'll see the Chen up top. Does get scouted this time around, so SamH knows what's going on up here, but knowing is only half the battle. Being able to deal with the aggression is the other part of this, and whether or not he knows about Rubik's presence, yeah, okay, he does. He's got the Dire Ward up there, so he knows Rubik is also up there and can give word to his team, particularly Kuko in the lane, that a potential rotation could be coming his way.
Yeah, Kuku's got to be very careful. They'll actually scan it as well, TNC, so they know exactly what's going on up there. Bottom lane, though, Paparazzi really has it in for himself here with the pressure that TNC's putting through. And again, because iG.V are just focusing elsewhere, they're kind of forgetting about the safe lane.
Yeah, it's tough for them. It's even committing a Chen gank down there. It's a 3v3 where Rubik and Chen going aggressive expose themselves, so you can always get retaliation kills, and that's the nature of Weaver. You couldn't kill the Weaver. You'd really have to go on the CM or the Earth Spirit, and that means Weaver's going to get at least 1 kill, perhaps 2 kills in return. So I kind of like that the Chen is focusing on top, and to a lesser extent mid lane. I feel like top is the easiest lane to gank. Often, the mentality as a Chen player has to be, you look at the 3 lanes and say, which is the guarantee. You go for the low risk, kills, like the guaranteed kills, and the Slider at top was definitely the best bet, getting that initial kill. Since then, he's tried again on the Slider, didn't work because of the ward. He's lurked around this mid lane, looking at Timbersaw as the next most likely kill. Bottom lane is just like the low percentage play right now for iG.V. They're better off giving Paparazzi a solo lane to try and get level 6. Problem is, he can't get his level 6, he keeps getting died.
Absolutely, and he's almost certainly going to get taken down again. TNC just putting in a lot of hate for this Slark at this early game.
Yeah, the game plan works if Slark can just sit there quietly, leech his level 6. He doesn't have to get farm, he just needs levels while in the other lanes. Top lane is doing okay, but they're not getting the kills on SamH. SamH is doing what Slark should be doing, which is sitting in the trees, leeching XP. Doesn't have a TP to get out of this, so if they scout him out up there, he may be in a bit of trouble, but for now it looks like his presence is unknown to iG.V.
Yeah, iG.V should be able to
slink his way out even.
And that first creep can't quite get in range. The SamH is out and safe.
Fog left behind.
iG.V get the tower. Bottom lane though, TNC will surely be able to claim that tier 1, as it's very, very low at the moment.
Yeah, the Slarks come back in. The Rubik TPing as well. This suggests they want to defend Centaur. Let's say Centaur's the key hero they need. The Stampede, Hoof Stomp. Can they get Raven here? Oh, they bait him in.
They try and go in here. We're going to have a bit of a clash on the bottom lane. TP coming through, and the beautiful reaction from iG.V.
Great bait. And the key thing is there, they TP before the dive happens. You can't react to that aggressive Shikuchi and roll in from Earth Spirit with a TP. You have to be there in advance. The 2 seconds is 2 seconds where TNC get that first kill and perhaps get out of there. So very important for iG.V that they TP before the aggression comes. They know TNC want the tower. They know that they're going to try and do that by getting the kill.
Ooh, mid lane Tims does whiff the combo there. Tried to get an opening onto Cicada. Just a little too speedy down the lane Dread. Interesting as well, looking at the Weaver gods. Is this kind of a helm for, an anti-Chen build? Is this the plan? Steal your creeps?
Steal the Chen creeps.
Yeah.
There's,
is that?
The item is just amazing in itself. Like the HP regen and attack speed is just wonderful as any carry hero. It's kind of like a substitute ringer. It means he's less likely to go for the Lincolns, because part of the benefit of going for the Lincolns is getting that early HP mana regen from the Perseverance.
Yeah, and I guess Lincolns this game doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I mean, blocks a little from Rubik steal, a little from Rubik, but not much from anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would expect a non-Lincoln's build with a help, because you're not getting value from the headress aspect.
Tims with some very nice positioning there, actually catching the smoke attempt from iG.V.
Fortified their
TNC will know what's up there. They're still yet to find that tier 1. Fortification will come out. Be a little careful at TNC. And they are...
Get the tower deny.
Yeah, iG.V control it. TNC are still sticking around.
Is here with Invis.
Yeah, Cuckoo's coming across as well. They do want to try and fight here, TNC. Tim Suki set up on, he's going to look towards Super first, try and go for the easier kill, surrounds the Chen, silence onto the Slark, but the Stampede comes through. In fact, Super, he's just making a beeline straight for the Crystal Maiden. In fact, he gets it, doesn't end up going down in return. Paparazzi just goes for the straight up Shadow Dance, TP out, and he'll make it just before Cuckoo can get the damage out.
Cuckoo rotates, doesn't get too much, but does still have the TP to get instantly back to this mid lane.
And instantly rooted here as well. I mean, I don't think the damage will quite, I mean, they could chase it.
He's got 20 reactive armor.
The crowd is loving it, but I don't think they're getting the kill, iG.V.
I don't think they know what 20 reactive armor does. Double shock. Nah, this is 20 reactive armor. The crowd, they were cheering for the second root, but the second root was not going to be enough.
Cuckoo's okay indeed it.
Good to hear them come alive here on day 3 though.
Sure, yeah, the crowd is certainly filling up. A lot of fans coming in it. See some good old Dota 2.
Yep. Yeah, so Sam H, the safe lane Slaughter, Blink Dagger ton for him is what you kind of look towards. He's been given the safe lane, has 1,500 gold, which is pretty good. He's going to get there before Centaur, since Centaur stopped off for a hood, which I'm fine with. Centaur's going to farm very fast. He can double edge farm the jungle, the lane. He's very tanky and is out farming the Slaughter by a big margin so far, but may find a gank coming his way. I don't know if they can actually kill him with these 3 heroes.
It's hard to get a
1300 HP with a hood, no freezing field. Good luck with that. They'll find an easy kill.
Yeah, in the river, they go immediately onto the Rubik.
Whoa.
They're not actually able to finish him off there. Dogfights, a bit of telekinesis players able to move in out.
Yeah, they did Stampede and Hand of God, so that's Chen and Centaur ultimates on cooldown. 2.5 minute cooldown for Chen. Centaur's a lot much shorter, but perhaps something that TNC can take advantage of.
Mid lane, Cicada trying to finish off this tier 1. TNC will try and chase him down, but don't quite catch him there with the CM. Top lane, back to this 1v1. Samich getting a few punches in onto this Centaur, but indeed he's a big old tanky brute at the moment. 1300 HP, about 10 HP regen a second at the moment. Tim's with a haste down bottom. We'll see if he can set something up. He's got his eyes set on Paparazzi.
What's Raven done? He hasn't picked up. I don't see any creep on him yet with the Helm of the Dominator. Perhaps hasn't found one that he wants.
He's waiting for the chain cap.
Yeah, quite likely.
Make a bit of a go on to Dogfights, but Dogfights, he steals the Shikuchi, turns around with a Fate Bomb. With the help of Paparazzi, they'll look towards the Earth Spirit. Can't quite finish off Tim's. Rio's now turns across, but not the control that they needed to get Paparazzi a Dogfight, so no one ending up going down there.
Yeah, Shikuchi, one of the nicest steals for a Rubik at this stage of the game. This is like Weaver's going to keep just supplying pressure to this bottom lane. Gets a Centaur for now, so perhaps thinking he can go for some more aggressive smoke wrap down type plays. It looks like he's eyeing off this middle lane. We'll scout things out with that Centaur. Oh, Sakata in trouble here.
It would be a very nice kill to get as well. He's second highest on the net worth, top at the moment for...
Mga kaibigan, ako na po ang bahala, Butters. Mga besi, medyo na-late tayo dito, pero ito, mga kaibigan, Rubik tutumba dito. Kuku, medyo nagiging aggressive sila dito. TNC just trying to catch Sakata here, and Sakata will go down. At ayun, 2-for-0 exchange going to the side. Favoring the side
Radiant structures
of
are
TNC.
fortified.
Mga besi, medyo nag-aabol lang tayo na hininga ng konti. Medyo nagkaroon na ng konting problema, pero okay na. Andito na tayo. Magpasalamat tayo dun sa mga English caster na sinamahan kayo. So yan, binubusan ko lang yung lahat-lahat.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
TNC dito, kinuha na lahat ng tier 1 tower. Ay, yung top tier 1 tower na lang yung hindi nila nakukuha dito. So, in terms of net worth, nasa top dito ngayon si Ravenmeister. Pero nakakagulat pa dito, kung titignan mo, si Injulay pa, yung sobrang taas ng net worth. Second place siya dito. Kasunod lang siya ni Tito natin, pero in July dito spotted siya ng Swarm. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. He goes for that hoof stomp. And Raven dito will get another kill. Killing spree dito si Raven. And things are looking very good for the side of TNC. Kung i-check mo, in terms of objectives, lamang sila. But, alam mo basic, hindi pwede maging complacent ng TNC dito. Considering na si V-Super is on a chin. Ngayon, mahuli sila ng isang magandang Hand of God and isang magandang Stampede dyan. Pwede sila makait ng matindi-tindi. As well as the Slark, kung makakuha na siya ng onting items dito, double damage! Talagang hahanapin to si Crystal Maiden. So, yan. Kasi yan lang natin dyan. Medyo nag-aabulan tayo ng hininga. Tingin ko mga 5 minutes. Kakayanin natin to, pero ito, they go for that sword. Inisip ko, Bessie, si Lone Druid din with the rotation here. They are going to go for this. Pero alam pa nila, nasa gilid sila paparazzi. And Kumu will go down. The damage is real. Eto na, Stampede. Hinahabol nila si Rior at Raven. Hindi natin kung may abutan sila dito, teams. Medyo nagkumpul sila, and I think they will go for this. The stomp will be cancelled. It won't hit anyone. Dogfights dito, mga kaibigan. Tutumba rin siya. The stun hits Lone Druid dito. Paparazzi going for Rior. The fear is there. It will secure the kill. It will give the kill to Slark. And eto na, the Magnetize on 2. Triple kill dito for the side. Para kay Raven, mga kaibigan, in July, dito hindi siya tatamaan ng Boulder Smash. And a 3-for-1 exchange. Hindi, that was a 3-for-2 exchange. Side of TNC, medyo naging pick off dun si Kuku. At ayun ang maganda for the side of TNC. Kaya niyo lumaban kahit wala si Kuku. Ay, na-Q. So, medyo hindi ko pa nababasa yung chat. Easy lang tayo. Ayun. Direct. Pwede pasaksak. So, ito. TNC dito. Mga kaibigan. Going for that Roshan attempt, and it will be very easy for them with that amplified damage and that swarm. The amount of minus armor here for the side of TNC is real. Yung ganda ng line-upan dito ng TNC. Nakuha nila yung mga heroes nila. Teams on his comfort with Ember Spirit in terms of Team Network 3,000 and in terms of XP 1,200, 1,300. Nasa mga ganung posisyon yan. Ano ba dapat pwede gawin ng TNC dito? Alam nyo, hindi sila pwede maging complacent. Dapat, diretso lang sila yung iniisip nila dito. Dapat hindi kami pwedeng umisi. Kasi kapag umisi kami dito, may chance, may tulog kami dito. Pwede kami bawian dito ng iG.Vitality. And tatandaan nyo, ang Chinese teams, ganito ang mentality niyan. Pagka ikaw nagkamali ka ng isang beses, gagamitin nila yung pagkakamali mo kahit gaano kaliit. Pero ito, the stun sa Kata dito, getting caught out. Kuko dito with the chakram and a 2-man stun. And that double edge, pero ito papasok si Kuko. Rior dito, tutumba siya. Tips gets the kill on that Slark. 2 down for TNC. Will they still go for this? And they won't. 2-for-1 trade. Lamang doon ang iG.Vitality. Pero mas magiging maganda to, mga besi, kung makukuha ng TNC dito itong tower. Medyo kasi hindi umabot hindi sapat yung nangyari. And eto, the counters, stun. The boulder smash will hit too. The rolling boulder dito, mga kaibigan, with that magnetize will push iG.Vitality back, and that could mean the tower. Pero ayaw nila. Medyo kailangan magmadali ng TNC dito. If they still want to go for this, iG.Vitality using that shrine in July dito with that stomp. It will hit, pero no follow-up. And teams dito will just go for the stun. Paparazzi will catch out that Timbersaw. Pero dogfights dito, itutumba ni Raven. And eto, si Crystal Maiden. Na-root siya dito without bounce. Bouncing baby boy and the stampede coming out from in July. Hindi sila magiging, ano dito, gagamitin nila yung stampede nila para makalayo. Ayaw na nila lumaban sa mga ganung bagay. Pero item check na tayo. Pa-item check po. Ito. TNC dito mga kaibigan. Kuku with that Bloodstone. Raven with that Dragon Lance. And that Maelstrom. Shadow Blade and Maelstrom. Tapos Dragon Lance din. Baka kay Paparazzi dito. At kay Sakata. Hood of Defiance. Magpapipe po dito si In July. At yon may mechanism na mga kaibigan. May mechanism na at may arcane boots na dito ang Chen. Alam nyo mga besi, medyo napapaano lang tayo ng bars ng onti dito. Naghahabol pa tayo ng hininga kasi medyo malayo yung tinakbo natin. Kung alam nyo lang kung bakit. Yun. Pero Sakata, mga kaibigan. Na-spot ata siya dito ni ano eh. Na-spot siya dito ni tito natin Slackdark. Uy. Pero ito. TNC just going for the objectives, being very patient. Although kaya nilang lumaban, hindi na lang muna sila lalaban kasi unang-una mga besi, hindi naman nila kailangan. Wala silang kailangan patunayan dito. Kailangan na nila ng torre. Kasi they have the ages, mga besi, kapag ka ganon ang nangyari kasi, kumbaga, yung kalaban nyo, hindi yan lalaban agad eh. Especially Chinese team. Unless mag-commit kayo, mag-overcommit kayo, or mag-overextend kayo, or mahuli ka talaga nila na mag-isa, hindi yan lalaban. Kasi, tatandaan mo, very kumbaga, kalkulado dapat ang galaw ng Chinese. Pero ito, they go for that sword. Nagsod sila. Nagsod sila dito. Ito. They go for that sword. Ang pinakamalapit na mahuhuli na dito si Starkelicious Papabol. Pero ito, hindi nila mahuhuli. Paparazzi will spot them out. And i-reclaim na po ang Aegis dito. Mga kaibigan, wala nang Aegis dito si Weaver. So medyo kailangan natin umisi. Alam mo yo, support PH team, support PH streams, support all streams, tsaka casters. Isihan nyo at tatandaan nyo, sinasabi nila lagi na mas malakas ang ibang international team sa atin. Ito ang sasabihin ko sa inyo, mas malakas tayo kapag may isa tayo sinusuportahan. Isuportahan natin lahat ng PH teams natin. Huwag maging haterade, sumuporta na lang tayo. And dito, Sakata going for those towers. And I think for the side of iG.Vitality, one of their main objectives here is to get the towers. Since you have that Chen and you have the Lone Druid, mabilis dapat kayo mag-siege dito. In terms of pushing, mas superior kayo dito sa side ng TNC. Ang problema, in terms of team fight, lagi naka-convert ang TNC ng isang panalong clash papunta sa tower or dalawang tower. Ito ang nagiging storya dito. And para sa TNC, if may first tower pa sila with a Chen and a Lone Druid dun sa kalaban, ibang klase ang ginagawang pag-control dito ng TNC ng laro. Kumbaga yung tempo nasa kanila. Yung tempo, base nasa kanila. Pero ito, they will try to go for this tier 1 tower. I think it's time for them to commit 5 heroes dito just to get 1 tower. And that shouldn't be the case. Since in the early laning phase, since hindi ko inabutan, dapat medyo chip na talaga ng todo-todo to eh. Pero 23 minutes in, meron pa. And I think TNC dito sabihin nila, sige, kunin nyo na lang. Sa tier 2 na lang kami babawi. Sa tier 2 na lang kami babawi. Pero ito, shoutout sa inyo, mga kaibigan, sa lahat ng nasa dyan sa chat. Nababasa ko na yung chat. Kung may mga tanong kayo, magtanong lang kayo dyan. Pero eto, they will try to go for the second tower and I think it's time for TNC to decide kung lalaban ba sila o hindi. And eto, Tim's going for the rolling boulder. He will try to chase down this Sakata lone druid. Hindi nila alam na si Chen nagtipi sa tabi. And matatamaan si Sakata dito. Eto na ang hinahanap natin. And the Serieslink crush is there. The silence from Tim's will secure the kill. And 11 to 14 ang score natin dito. 24 minutes in, lamang ang TNC. And in terms of net worth, kitang-kita nyo naman, lamang din ang TNC. In terms of XP, lamang din ang TNC Pro Team. Ayun. But solo mo cast, may gagawin na si Manjin pero susunod siya mamaya. Pero ito, Tims na naman dito, nakahuli. And Tims being very, very effective dito in, sa pagkukuha ng pick-off. My goodness. Tims dito just showing why he's one of the best ES players in the country. And kung dito mga kaibigan, tatlong hero na natutumba nila. Paparasi dito, kailangan mo na bumalik. Kailangan mo na mag-TP pabalik dito. Kung hindi, kukunin ng TNC dito. Ang lahat ng pinaglalaban nyo in July dito with the hook stomp. Sam H dito answering with the Soul Slither and Crush. Pero eto na si Slark trying to kill this Weaver. Pero Weaver with that time-lapse, you won't get the kill. It won't be enough. Paparasi dito mga kaibigan, even popping out this BKB. And that would be very costly. Alam ng TNC ngayon na his first charge on that BKB, the 10-second charge is gone. 9 seconds na lang dito, and if ever umabot yan, papunta sa 5-second mark. Eh, alam nyo ang BKB. Diyan tayo nagkakatalo. Minsan. Diyan tayo nagkakatalo. Alam mo mga besi, easy lang tayo dyan. Pero ito, medyo nagkakasepatan sila dito, nagkakitaan dito mga kaibigan. Sam H, sabi niya hindi ako mag-engage. Pero ito, Tim's going in for that stun. Rubik dito gets caught out mga kaibigan. Medyo inubo tayo doon, pero ito na, Tim's pumasok with that magnetize. It's a 4-man magnetize. The stampede is used. Rior dito getting chopped down. And Paparazzi will go down. Coco assisting Rior dito. And that would mean a high ground siege dito for the side of TNC. Slark, will he go for that buyback? Nawala ng buyback dito si Rubik. And they will just give this first year 1 tower, third tower on the mid lane. Nung nabasag yun, nung mag-racks na, tsaka lang siya nag-buyback. Tims, mga kaibigan, pinapakita niya lang kung bakit siya isa mga pinakamagagaling na ES in the country and possibly in the world. So yan, nakikita nyo dito mga besi, hindi basa-basa pinapakita ni Tims dito ha. Tatandaan nyo, Earth Spirit, napakataas ang skill cap niyang hero na yan. Pero eto, TNC, kinukuha si Rose Ann, pero Sam H dito getting focused. Tutumba si Tim, pero Kuko dito at the backlines trying to take down this Rubik. Raven with that double kill. Beyond godlike na si Rubik dito. Si Sakata dito medyo nananakbo. Sakata, si Viva Hot Bears. Pero eto mga kaibigan, Sakata will go down. Kuko will get the kill. And that would mean an easy Roshan dito for the side of TNC.
Roshan's down. I touched him.
Sabi nung Timberson ni Kuko dun kay CM nung nililigtas niya, kay Sam, I got you, Pam. Shoutouts kay Sam, kay Wolf. Shoutouts sa inyo. Pumunta na kayo dito. Kailangan ko ng kasama. Hindi naman actually. Pero kung gusto nyo pumunta dito, kung may libre sa inyo, punta na. Si Wolf daw nagpa-dentist pero ito mga kaibigan, CM with the drums, with getting those words. Start dito, kailangan niya mag-step up. Nalulungkot ako para sa kanya. Meron siyang BKB, meron siyang lahat. Kaso yung kakampi niya kapag ka natumba, wala na din siya magagawa. Ayun, ang score natin ngayon is 13-21. Malapit na tayo sa medyo 17-38. Pero okay lang yan. In July dito, hindi siya nakakahuli ng mga magagandang Well, may mga magagandang move stop din naman siya. Pero most of the time, it's focused on one hero lang. So, kailangan medyo ganda niya pa Raven dito with that tier 3 tower on the mid lane down. He will just go for this shrine. Syempre, kapag ikaw ang TNC, if you can take down the shrine, kapag ka nag-high ground siege kayo, tatanggalin yan just to protect yourself from wrap-arounds dito na pwede gawin ng iG.Vitality. Ay, naku. Grabe mag-Earth Spirit si Tims dito. Well, hindi lang si Tims ang grabe dito, pero Tims just showing talaga na hindi naman kailangan si Sam H lang initiator sa atin eh. Pagka ako humawak ko ng Earth Spirit, kaya ko mag-initiate ng clash. Pero ito in July, catching Raven, pero the stun coming out for that Sam H Lardar, and Kuko will go in. Raven will secure the kill. The buyback is here for the side of that Centaur War Runner. Mga besi, naku po. Worthless na daw ang TNC. Chill lang kayo. Wag muna tayo wag na muna tayo magsabi ng tapos. Chill muna tayo. Kailangan manalo tayo. Hindi natin masyado kailangan dito ng mga worthless na yan. Pero kailangan natin dito manalo. Wow. Pero ito, Kuko going in. The Stampede is paparazzi dito. Will catch out that Sam H Lardar. Pero ito, Raven going for Sakata. He has the Aegis. Wala siyang pakialam dito. And ito, maganda ginagawa ni Injulay dito ha. Zone out niya yung tatlo sa likod. Pero may Aegis kami. The Hand of God is popped. Ginamit niya dito ang Test of Fate. Pinauwi si Slark. And that was a lost cause for the side of TNC. Aegis has been popped. Walang nabasag na racks. And nahuli pa dito si QQ Martin, mga kaibigan. Pero eto, freezing field, parang wala lang. And eto, Sakata will take down Tims. Pero ito, Raven, trabaho lang. Raven Durant. And he uses that time lapse to get away. Ayun. Alam mo, mga besi, wala si Darating yung mga co-caster ko mamaya. Huwag kayo magtanong masyado sa chat. Chill lang kayo. This is only game 1 of the best of 3 series. At kung sino matalo dito, laglag na. Kaya yun, mga kaibigan, Kapit Pinas. Kapit Pinas lang tayo dito. Raven using his Shokuchi to get in position. Alam ata nila nandito. At ayun, nagkakitaan dito si Sam H at si Jolina kasama si Paparazzi, and they will go for the commit. But the Stampede is popped, so hindi sila mahaabutan dito. Pero good news for the side of TNC. Kapag nag-clash sila dito within the cooldown timer, yung cooldown timer ng Stampede, walang Stampede dito ang mga tropa natin sa iG.Vitality.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So ito, alam mo mga besi, kaya naman talaga eh. Pero ito, they're just converging on that shrine, and I think they will take down that shrine. Hindi natin alam kung anong trip nila dito gawin, pero ito, iG.Vitality just defending the towers. Ay, naku. Pero, besi, alam nyo, si Paparazzi dito, napakalungkot ng buhay. May Silver Edge, may BKB. Kaso, yung ginagawa ng TNC dito, sumasabog yung mga teammate niya. Alam nyo, ang Slark, pag mag-isa na lang yan, ang dali-dali focus niyan. Oh. Pero ito, mga kaibigan, Crystal Maiden. Drums lang siya dito. He's gonna go for that dagger. Alam niyo naman, dagger is one of those items na kapag nakuha niya, makapag-position siya na mas madali. Actually, he can go for the zone out or that support frostbite kung kakailanganin man. Kung mahuli din si Ravenmeister, pwede din siyang tumulog. Pero he just goes for the drums. Alam niyo, Bessie, drums dito papasok. Kayang, kumbaga yun yung pang-compensate nila dun sa Stampede. Kahit pa paano, they have that extra movement speed para medyo makalayo ng konti. If ever maganda yung positioning nila. Paparazzi dito. Spotting out. Ano ba yun? Sino ba yung inaano nyo dyan? Sino ba yung inaano nyo dyan? Alam nyo, hindi mawawala kay Haterade. Kaya easy lang tayo dyan. Huwag nyo napansinin yan. Basta tayo, nakafocus tayo sa game. Pero teams dito, ayun! Nahuli. Paminsan sa buhay natin. Paminsan sa buhay natin. Ito lang naman yan. Medyo nagiging complacent tayo. Medyo napapa-overextend tayo. Well, I think teams there was just going for the ward. Ang problema mga kaibigan, ang iG.Vitality nandun sa tamang lugar para ihulihin siya. At ito, lamang pa naman dito in terms of net worth ang TNC, pero hindi sila talaga pwede maging chill. Kasi if ever man na merong kaya bumawi, si Stark dito may item na rin naman siya. Pero mas maganda ng item ng TNC. And Raven dito getting that butterfly. So medyo So medyo easy lang. Hoy. Pero yan. Yan tayo dito, Rior. Nahuli siya dito ni Center War Runner. Teams going in. He will try to go for the magnetize pero hindi niya i-commit. Pero paparazzi dito, medyo naipit sa tatlo. And Tims will just try to go for this. The stun, it will hit. And Tims dito just being very, very smart, effective doon sa kanyang ES play. Ang solid nito mga ginagawa ng Tims dito mga basic. Game 1 pa lang to. Game 1 pa lang to. Alam nyo, wag nyo napansinin yan. Wag nyo napansinin yan. Ang atin dito, ang pambawi natin dito mga kaibigan, ang game. Napakaganda na pinapakita ng TNC. Alam nyo, walang sapat na amount ng haterades para sabihin natin na hindi maganda pinapakita dito ng TNC. Kaya easy lang kayo dyan. Take it easy. Pero ito, Raven, mga kaibigan, 2 sets of racks dito ang tutumba for the side of iG.Vitality. And this is a best of 3. This is a best of 3, mga kaibigan. So, Bear in the Big Blue House, tutumba siya dito. The Shrine, medyo napagamit dito si Sakata kahit ano. Napagamit dito, tingin ko, kinakabahan na si Sakata dito. Raven, wala po si Slark, and Injulai has to make something happen, and he goes in for the stun. Pero Sakata, mga kaibigan, getting caught out. Here comes the freezing veil from Rior. And napakadali niyan, and the Slark is back. Guess who's back with the brand new track? And Raven just going for the towers. In July, going in for the sun. A 2-man stun dito for Sam H. Pero he gets taken down. He has the buyback. Pero Raven dito, trabaho lang. Trabaho lang. Hindi ko kailangan lumaban. I just need to work, y'all. And here comes Tims going in. The Silly Crush na nakaw ni Rubik is used. At eto, Centaur, ang tapa ng Pinas. Nahuli. Nahuli. Alam mo, kabahay dito, ginagawang tapa. And GG is called. GG is called, mga kaibigan. And TNC will take game 1 and is 1 game away from proceeding